Hello and welcome to Site B on a foggy Monday morning here in the month of May. June gloom has creeped its way into Site B, and it's time to address all the nonsense topics that have creeped up to the top of the tabletop role-playing game cauldron in the past 24 hours. Number one, of course, we got to talk about Venger Satanis. Our friend Venger Satanis has gotten himself in trouble again. Now, warning, this does involve a current political situation, and it does involve top Venger Satanis, and it does involve censorship. So if any of those three things are going to upset you, you probably should stop watching this vlog right now. So Venger Satanis, a noted fan of the OSR, a self-publisher, responsible for the alt role-playing game setting, put a product up on DriveThruRPG. It was a pay-what-you-want free product called a Good Samaritan, a play on the word Good Samaritan. In this product, Venger addressed a certain political situation and his feelings for the current political situation in the terms of the scenario of a Good Samaritan. Now, because he chose to express his political opinion for the political situation, a Good Samaritan got taken off of DriveThru. Unfortunately, as far as we know, the product did not violate any of the hard and fast.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's it going?
You too, sir. Rules of DriveThru. But somebody found it offensive because it chose to address a current political situation, which would be fine on its own, except for two things. One, there are other products on DriveThru that are also addressing the same political situation, both pro and con, and they're not getting the same treatment Venger did. Howdy. Second, Venger Satanis is controversial, and things like this have happened to him before. So, did he get censored and taken off of DriveThru because of the way he chose to address a certain topic, or did he get censored because he's Venger Satanis? Because if DriveThru is saying we're censoring this product because it addresses this topic, and we don't want to be associated with this topic in any way, shape, or form, pro or con, then they also have to censor the other products that are addressing the same topic. If the topic is, if there is an adventure or whatever that's pro the current political situation or against the current political situation, they have to take it off. They have to be fair. They have to say, DriveThruRPG does not want in any way, shape, or form be associated with this political statement. So if you are talking about this political statement in your game, you either need to put some type of warning on it, or we're going to take it down. You know, put the PG-13 adults only, not safe for work label on it, so Billy can't download it. There are other products on DriveThru that are hidden behind the NS, not safe for work, adults only ground, so they could have said that, but instead they only chose to go after one so far. So are they going after that one because it is offensive, or are they going after it because it's Venger Satanis? Because again, there are other products that are addressing the same subject, both pro and against. Now, if they just went after it because he's Venger Satanis, and Venger Satanis unfortunately has a controversial history that follows him wherever he goes, then that's a completely different bundle of fish. There are things Venger could do if he is being singled out. You know, because this is his livelihood. It's a form of libel. It's, you know, drive-through saying we will not support this individual because of his political stance. Now, if he just violated a drive-through thing, drive-through can give him a warning and say, change this and we'll put it back up. If it's because the content is adult, drive-through could say, put the adult warning on it, put it behind the adult wall, fine. But if drive-through is saying we don't support Venger Satanis's political statement, then they have to say we also don't support all the other people who are, you know, dealing with this political statement right now, whether they're for it or against it, because we don't want to be associated with this. So everything addressing this is going to have to go away or have the warning on it or whatever. Otherwise, if nobody else gets affected by this besides Venger, then it's a direct, haha, Venger, we don't like you because you're controversial and we don't like your Pacific politics. And if that's the case, well, that's a whole ugly bundle of fish. So really, at this point, drive-through has to make a decision. Either let Venger put his product back up and make money and just say, this is an adults only product and it's going to be behind the adults only wall, just like the products that have titties in them. And that's it. Or they have to take all the products down or put all the products behind the same adults only wall. And anyways, I've said the same thing for about 6 minutes now, and I'm almost at the place that sells stuff. So you know, again, it doesn't matter my politics, it doesn't matter Venger's politics, it doesn't matter whether you agree or disagree with Venger. Should he have hidden political commentary in his product? Of course he should. He wouldn't be the first and he wouldn't be the last. Should drive-through have removed him? That's the tricky part. And I don't have the spoons. I don't have the wherewithal to make a choice. Drive-through and Venger have to work this out. I'm just reporting on the story. You can have your own individual feelings about this story, about drive-through, about censorship, about being for or against the latest political situation. That's not the point of this vlog. As I've said before, if you want me to do politics, I'll start a separate vlog. I'm just reporting the news, and the news is the road that leads to Jesus. No, the news is Venger. Venger got himself in trouble again. Did he get himself in trouble again because he's Venger, or did he get himself in trouble because he chose to address a certain political statement? That's the question. The answer? I don't know. It depends on what drive-thru is going to do next. The word is out. Other people have commented on this and said the same thing. You know, if you're going to do this to Venger, you got to do it to everybody who's saying the same thing as Venger is. So we will see. But it's news, I guess. So we're going to talk about it. We got some other things to unpack and talk about that are possibly controversial. So those will be, again, subject to separate vlogs. If this is something you appreciate, of course, let me know. If you think I should shut up and stop talking about this shit, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and supporting me. And of course, support small press publishers and support your friendly local game store. And looks like the sun's coming out because I can feel it starting to warm up. So in closing, get off my land.